starting in 5, 4, 3.
Hey guys, welcome to 4Player Podcast, weekly top 5 podcast. This week we're going to be doing our top 5 of, well, at the beginning of the year we did our top 5 most anticipated games of the year. Now we're sort of at a halfway point where summer's almost over and we're going to get into the crazy fall and winter that is every year in video games. And so now we're going to do our top 5 most anticipated games of the fall.
So, yeah.
Yeah, especially because a lot of the games that were on our list, I know mine and David's have already.
So is this not including winter, or is this?
No, it's including.
Okay.
2008.
Okay, for the rest of the year.
The rest of the year.
Let's say,
assuming that nothing gets delayed.
I was like, are we excluding December? Actually, there's something coming out in December.
Why would we?
There's stuff coming out in December.
Not on my list.
Really?
You just haven't looked hard enough.
Yeah, you haven't looked hard enough.
And all the stuff that's going to be pushed back from November. So yeah, top 5 games, and well, let's get started. Any honorable mentions, guys?
Yes.
Obviously, there's.
Are we
a lot
only
of
just picking
honorable
one
mentions.
honorable?
Let's do.
Actually doing multiples.
Let's do 2 honorable mentions before we start our top 5. Can we do
Two
that?
honorable
2
mentions.
honorable mentions.
Let's start with Nick.
All right. Yeah, I'm surprised this one didn't make my actual list, but Dead Space.
Dead Space.
Dead Space.
What the hell is wrong with you? It's survival horror.
I know. I'm really.
It's space.
I'm very excited for it. I think I'm surprised at the quality that is shown so far. I'm impressed. I really hope EA can keep it up, but the fact that it is being published by EA kind of makes me iffy.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I don't know. It's one of those games where it looks cool, but I really gotta wait until I get my hands
You know,
on it.
from what I understand now, it's not okay to say that anymore.
Really?
EA is kind of like not the shitty like publisher. that
Not
it
in
used
my
to be.
eyes yet.
They've
Getting
changed.
there.
Activision has
Yeah,
assumed that role now.
Yeah, Activision's the one to be mad at. But yeah, EA, like with all their partnerships and stuff, and really letting these developers put out some pretty unique products. It's I don't know.
Yeah. So
Oh, this is
so we're only
probably-
doing 2 honorable mentions.
Dang,
Yeah,
dude, that really
All right,
hurts.
I'll
Give me
pick.
one more.
I'll
Well-
pick. Oh my God. Gears of War 2.
Gears of War 2. Okay.
For the 4-player.
Yeah. What?
Oh yeah,
For the
He-
5-player co-op.
Nick's really interested in the meat physics.
You're a jackass.
the meat.
No, I'm not.
No, I mean that's an actual like.
Now that I finally have high-speed internet and the ability to play co-op, I'm very excited about the co-op.
Yeah.
The Horde mode looks really, really cool.
Horror mode.
Horde.
Oh, Horde
mode.
mode.
Horde mode
looks
looks cool.
crazy.
Yeah.
I haven't looked into that at all.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they do a
Can you
better
explain
job of the
Horde
story
mode?
this time.
Yeah, please, since I don't know.
It's like a
Maybe
gauntlet
for
kind of thing,
people.
where it's like levels, tiers, and then basically it's just waves of enemies, and they keep
It's a
getting harder
5-player
and harder
online
and
co-op
harder.
thing where you just keep fighting waves of enemies,
But
even
there's also
like
story mode co-op
huge
before-
enemies. Like
There's 2-player co-op in the story, 5-player co-op in the Horde
Horde
mode.
mode. Oh, so it's not 4-player story.
I don't
thought
think
it's
so.
4-player story.
no. 2-player story, up to 5-player.
Okay, so I guess
Horde
it's just
mode.
you-
Everything I've been hearing is Horde mode is like freaking amazing.
But Horde mode's awesome. The thing is, not many games have done this. I mean, Terrorist Hunt has been around in the Rainbow Six
But it's just 'cause you have
series,
waves,
and that's
right?
really popular.
Right.
But like, it's not just wave. Like,
You're fighting like multiple bosses coming at you at once. I mean, you
At
really have
once.
to work together. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm talking about like multiple Brumacs running around and stuff.
it's gonna be crazy.
Brumacs.
Bromax, the giant like.
Those things you
that-
didn't even get to no. Those things you didn't even get to fight until the PC version.
The guys who came out of the ground?
No, it was the guy with the big gun in his back, and he walked around on 2 legs, looked like retarded T-Rex.
And it's got new enemy types and stuff, and I'm kind of
I
excited
don't know
about
about
that.
that.
I think it's gonna be just fucking all-out chaos, and it's gonna be
Fucking
awesome.
all-out chaos.
Like, I swear to God, I swear to God, it's my phone only. Rings as soon as we start the
I
show.
turn it off. I turn mine off. How's your? Oh, no. I'll
Like
ask
my
you.
girlfriend?
No, I was gonna ask you about your dinner.
Oh,
No.
pretty good.
Mommy's birthday dinner.
So what
last
did you
week,
eat?
And Daddy's
I
birthday
went to
dinner.
Monty's and had some
Mexican grill.
quesadillas. Delicious. So,
I'll have to make sure I ask you about your events last night, but okay.
alright.
Go ahead.
That was my kid.
You
All the sex.
What were we at?
That was, I think it's my favorite brag quote ever. It's like, what happened last night? All the sex.
So good. What's number 5, David? What's your
No, no.
Or honorable mentions.
Honorable mentions yours.
Give me one of your honorable mentions.
Have you done it?
No.
Oh. One of mine?
Damn it! You took mine.
Me?
Go ahead.
Gosh, there's so many to choose from. Honorable mentions. I would really like to pick this game up. I don't know if I will. Chrono Trigger for DS.
Oh.
Assuming that it comes out this year.
Is it just because it's a port and you're kind of...
Well, I've played through more than half of it already. but I never finished it, and it's kind of one of my shameful secrets. I never finished.
It's a good game though.
I'm
worth
tempted-
it.
I'm great. I'm even tempted to
pay
pick it up.
$20 for it. And
So play the SNES card, dude.
I'll probably end up paying.
I'm serious,
I'll probably end up buying it
seriously.
when I get my new DS.
Like
But
you have a SNES card, or I have a SNES card. You don't need to buy it. Pick up the DS version. I mean, like how often are you on the go nowadays to really need? I mean, I don't play my DS very often because I'm not taking it anywhere. You know.
okay, so can I change my honorable mention though?
Yeah, go ahead.
You sneaky bastard.
It's all part of his plan.
Wait, can I change my honorable mention now?
No.
Damn it.
No, I won't change it. It's fine. My other honorable mention, I just wanted. I'm gonna mention it just because it's for the Wii and it's a music game, and I never played it on the Dreamcast. Samba de Amigo. It was supposed to come out in September. I don't know how well it'll work with the Wii remotes and non-maracas and stuff,
But
but
non-Moroccan.
I never played it. There's kind of a cult following, I guess, for it.
Yeah.
But I don't think it'll be good enough for me to pick up, honestly. I may just pick it up just to try it out, but I don't see it going anywhere too far.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
So Brad?
Honorable mention for me. First, I'd like to say Dark Void. I think this could be like a pretty big like sleeper hit this year. It's not getting a lot of attention. And again, I think people start watching some of the footage and they go, "Oh, he's just shooting around and he can hover a little bit." But people don't. It seems like a lot of people aren't finishing up like these developer walkthroughs and getting to like the really cool parts. What it will be like the cool parts of this game. Dark Void isn't coming out this year. Ha ha ha! I can change mine.
Damn you! I get to go back and have a third honorable.
Wait.
We'll have one. Everyone is
Wait.
gonna have one change.
Is Red Faction 3 coming out this year?
I doubt it.
No.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't think I don't remember. To be honest, I've never really checked the date on that. But
Okay.
I think it's
My
November.
other honorable mention is Tomb Raider Underworld. I've been playing a lot of Tomb Raider.
That was
lately,
in my.
and
That was my list of honorable mentions, but I didn't say it.
I have some things to say about it, but I'm getting really excited about that game because honestly, I think Tomb Raider gets a bad rap. And I'll talk about that a little later on what I've been playing. But
Let's go back and everyone go around and have one honorable.
I didn't give my other one yet.
Yeah, what's your?
No, you did. Dark
Those are both 2009 games.
What the hell are you doing,
I
Brad?
thought Tomb Raider is November.
No, I'm saying apparently Dark Void and Red Faction aren't coming out this year.
Oh, those are your two. Well, you don't get the fourth one. You get
Just shut up. What's your next one?
Valkyria Chronicles. I know it's at the very least coming out in Japan pretty soon, and I think that's another could be a big sleeper hit.
I'm getting confused with all these like Vesperia and Valkyria Chronicles and like all these different RPGs.
Valkyria Chronicles is the Sega published sort of like a strategy like war
They're all
game.
strategy war
It's sort of like an anime inspired.
They're all anime inspired. All these Japanese ones.
What's the other strategy war game that has yet to come out?
And what?
Anime inspired strategy war game. No,
It's not
the one where you
anime
can play, you can recruit the characters from Skies of Arcadia. The one that has a really cool cel-shaded canvas look to it.
Tales of this.
For what?
Is it a Tales game?
PS3. I play the trailer all the time. Valkyria Chronicles. It's sort of like a strategy game where you move your characters around the field. It's like turn-based, but you can actually like pull out your gun, aim at the enemy, and shoot and stuff. And it looks really cool.
I don't know. I'll have to look into this stuff.
But it's just part of yet another game in Sega's lineup that could seem to kind of turn them around as a publisher, which is pretty impressive. So yeah, what else? One more honorable mention.
I was going to mention Spider-Man Web of Shadows. I'm actually kind of excited for it.
Spider-Man Web of Shadows.
I think more for no other reason other than that it's a Spider-Man game, and I really want it to be good after Spider-Man 3 sucked. I really don't want them to. And last time they did a Spider-Man like non-movie based Spider-Man game, which was I guess Ultimate Spider-Man. I thought it was awesome. I loved it.
Yeah, I've been meaning to play that.
It's actually kind of underrated. So
I remember you telling me to go play that.
I think they could possibly pull that off again. So
Spider-Man 2 is the best.
you think even better than Ultimate Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Okay.
It just when you're swinging around that city, it felt more like
Spider-Man 2 is more vertical. Like it was
Yeah.
fire. In Ultimate Spider-Man, there wasn't as many like
Seems like
giant skyscrapers and stuff.
Is this on your list?
No. Okay, so let's get started.
All right. Who's going first?
Rock Revolution. Just pushing.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be horrible.
Rock Revolution.
God, They're horrible, but damn it, man.
They're all shitty covers,
I
but
want
they're going to be
them to
like
be good.
American covers.
I know. It's horrible, man. I want Revolution to be good, but it's not going to.
You're not going to buy like that.
I won't.
that
I've
vomit,
decided. I've decided I'm only buying Rock Band 2.
The disc?
Only. It's
Okay.
the only thing I'm buying this.
Do you know what I hear?
I'm passing on Guitar Hero.
I hear that their like marketing strategy is now going to be like, oh yeah, our game is going to work with like your Rock Band drums or whatever.
Yeah.
I think they're going to try to sell just the game because it looks like the Geometry Wars drum set. Have you seen that thing? It's just about 6 colored shapes. It looks
That's how it was.
You know
in
what's funny? In the new issue of Game Informer, it's one of the funniest things I've read in a magazine in a while. There's a list of the top 10 reactions to E3 this year. You should check it out. It's funny. It made me think of you said Rock Revolution. You know, it's like it builds up, and the first one's like, Wii Music, I quit. Like it was just bullshit like that the entire time. But it's funny. Anyways, so who's going first for number 5?
Number 5.
I guess.
I'll go first.
Okay, Brad went first.
My number 5 is actually Tekken 6.
Woohoo!
I read some shit somewhere that it's coming out in December. And
Number 5. He's got to be good. If Tekken's 5, damn, dude.
I can't wait to hear
it's a good fall. What do you mean? No, I mean I love the Tekken series. It's my favorite fighting game series, and I'm excited about 6 because I think all the new characters that they added all look pretty cool. Actually, this is one of the few like Tekkens that have come out where it's like, oh, I'm probably not going to be using that guy. I like all the guys.
Clarify this for me. I'm confused. Is this a download game or is this a retail version or both or what?
Tekken 6?
For some reason I'm thinking
Arcade only right now.
Full blown fighting game.
I know, full blown like is it going to be like can you buy it retail or is it only like on the PSN or what?
As far as I know, like PS3 is the only thing that's been confirmed.
But like
Download?
Network?
Like a full game, like a disc full game.
Okay, that's what I.
You gonna buy it?
No, I'm not gonna buy it. I was just wondering.
So who cares?
No, I'm just wondering. Fuck you. I'm just wondering. I just,
Well, no, I mean,
trend. I'm trying to see how many games are actually picking up in this trend right at this point. So
usually the games that are download only are the ones that are like just kind of online focused, and I don't think Tekken 6 is gonna be that cool. But yeah, I'm excited about that. Also, Street Fighter stole their character from Tekken 6. Lol.
Lol.
Yes.
Okay.
No, seriously.
Alright.
The fat nimble guy, what's his name? Rufus?
Rufus.
Yeah, that's Bob from Tekken 6. You lose.
Bob? No, because Bob's been in for a while, dude. He's been like doing the Korean kicks all.
Yeah, that's an inside joke.
Apparently so.
So actually, that was funny. Bob is what everybody's has called Hwarang.
The Korean guy who only kicks.
Yeah,
He has a lot of kick moves.
like on Tekken Tabatsu and other like places on the internet, nobody wants to type out that fucking name or say it.
Hwarang.
So for the longest time, everybody's just referred to him as Bob. But now that they actually have a character named Bob in Tekken, they gotta call him something else.
It's funny.
I recommend the name Kiki. Kiki. Everybody can call him
Kiki.
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 Started right here at the 4-player
He
podcast.
kicks a lot. But
Kuma. Kuma is bear in Japanese. That's why his name is Kuma.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Very in Japanese, very simple, dude. Like the naming system. Let's call the bear Bear.
Okay, random number sequence. We do a live, show here, and we have chatters, and he keeps fucking spamming my name in chat. So let's find out what he wants. Hopefully, it's top 5 related.
Dang,
You
dude,
want
The
to
that's-
shut
pressure
him
is
up.
on.
So what's your number 5, Nick?
Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead.
And that's primarily because
That's your number 5?
yeah, until now, like I haven't had access to like really high-speed internet or anything like that. So I didn't think any of these co-op games were really going to be like
Well, anything online.
anything online. I think it was going to be much of an opportunity for me. But now that I went out and bought a wireless in router and I got like my internet, my new apartment is like very fast. It's ridiculous, much faster than anything I've ever had. And I now possibility I'm excited now about like all these co-op games that are coming out, even games that aren't known for co-op but have had co-op announced. I'm kind of like, ooh, I'm excited. So I've just been kind of slowly picking up on that game for a while. I've been watching a lot of videos lately. It looks terrifying. I'm excited. So I don't really know.
Not just terrifying, but
I thought it was really cool.
loads of fun.
Loads of fun. And one thing I saw, there was a video where they're like on a skyscraper kind of thing, and they're running around.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that happened. Like one of the guys, like he's shooting a zombie, and he almost kind of like falls off the edge, and he grabs onto the edge, and he your friends have to come up and actually pull you back onto the ledge and
It's
things
gonna
like
be
that.
so good.
Like that I like that.
We were watching 28 Days Later earlier, and it's like,
It's amazing it took them this long to make a game with zombies that actually run.
yeah. Well, that's not
That's
the
good
first
for
time that they've
you.
done that. I mean, that's not a first, but I mean, it's just this one feels more like a zombie movie than any zombie game.
It's
I've
so
ever
terrifying.
played.
Every time I'm watching a video, I'm not even playing. I'm just watching a video, and every time I see them like waiting for like an elevator door to open, and they're sitting there aimed at the door, kind of like,
Oh.
Yeah.
oh shit.
I'm keeping my mouth shut about this
What?
for later on.
Okay.
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 What's your number 5, David?
My number 5. I'm gonna have to go with Mega Man 9. It's my number 5.
Okay.
So I would put it higher, but again, looking at it and watching it play, it's nice to see that first thought. It's like, oh yeah, cool, Mega Man, that retro style, awesome. But then when you see it and you watch it play, you're kind of like,
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Going back to play the old, like, Mega Man 2, there's that nostalgia there. Like, oh, I know this. I love this song.
Right.
Now it's going to be like, the gameplay is just, because if you really look at it from an objective standpoint, Mega Man 2 is no longer a good game.
Right.
It has all kinds of problems. You know, we've evolved so far beyond it.
Right.
But now we're going back to that, but without the nostalgia. I just don't see this becoming, like, a huge
I do.
popular game.
I put it on the list because it is Mega Man, and it is kind of somewhat revival for him, I guess.
You're not gonna have that badass song. You can have this. Well, this kind of sounds like an old Mega Man song, but I don't have this connection with it.
Right. So I'm worried to see how good it'll be. Hopefully, it'll lead to something more Mega Man in the future, like
Hopefully.
an actual like Mega Man game, and not these crazy DS.
Yeah.
Or maybe they'll just say, we're done with Mega Man. Let's do Lords of Shadow or Lord of Shadows. Or is it Lords of Shadows?
That reminds me. What was that mod that you played? What was the name again?
Chaos. Or actually, it started off as Chaos Blade.
Chaos Blade.
But then,
Let's not talk about this.
but then it got a reboot and they just started calling it Chaos.
This would be the third time we started talking about chaos. Let's not do this.
Dude,
That's my number 9. How much is it going to be? $10 on probably $10 on WiiWare.
What, Mega Man 9?
Yeah, I think they confirmed $10.
I wish it was 5, but for $10,
That would be great.
It's easiest.
Oh, we get the idea.
It's easily
I guess.
the cheapest game on my list, and that's why it's there. Hopefully it'll be good.
Just this is a side question, it's Mega Man related. Do you see them like somewhere continuing the X series? Because the last one was a PS2 game, right?
Yeah.
Last few.
Yeah, except for like DS, I guess. But the thing is,
No, those don't count.
I think
Because those are more Zero games.
we
Right?
can talk about this later, but I think the problem with the Mega Man series is they don't. It just doesn't feel right on. They're still on the computer, right? Never mind.
Okay. Well, so my number 4 is
Number 4 or 5?
Number 4.
Number 4.
Okay.
My number 4 is, well, I'll just say it now, is also Left 4 Dead. Woo! I'm really, really excited about that game. Really excited. I think it's going to be
Probably one of the best co-op.
experiences, yeah, like ever. And I'm a little worried, like in terms of length, replayability,
Yeah.
or whatever.
They
but
did confirm. Didn't they confirm downloadable content in the future, like new scenarios and stuff you can play through?
yeah,
I
hopefully.
think they confirmed that.
But I don't have to pay for it. But it looks like.
And it looks like it's starting to like be more varied in terms of the environments. Like in the early shots, so it was only like those dark urban environments, and then I've been seeing screenshots now of like on a farm and like running through cornfields.
Oh, running through cornfields!
That's
Holy shit!
That's awesome.
I'm
so
purposely
excited.
avoiding watching anything like this. I want like when we first play it to be like, oh god.
I just want that feeling.
David, I hope you know. Should I say it?
I'm worried about
Say it.
lag too.
What?
But
You know you're gonna play it before all of us, right?
What?
well, maybe.
Well,
You better play it before all of us.
I played before you guys.
Is this a joke?
You
You're going to PAX?
jackass.
Oh well, no, yeah, but I'm saying like,
Co-op.
I'm saying like, okay, fine.
It's. I want those moments where even though it's all 4 of
I guess
us
that's right.
and we all have guns, we're still fucking terrified by what's behind the next door. You know? It's just gonna be
I'm
great.
getting goosebumps.
And then we all think we're safe as we clear out a room, and what we don't see is like there's like like 30, 40 zombies rushing at us from behind.
I saw a video where he throws a pipe bomb on one and then shoots it, and like it just explodes in like a shower of blood all over the walls. Looks amazing. So,
So what's your number 4?
my number 4, I had to put it on my list just because it's my favorite gaming franchise ever.
Alone in the Dark is not.
Shut up, I hate you.
Oh god.
Oh,
Silent-
Tura.
Silent Hill.
Silent Hill
No.
Homecoming.
That's
Well,
number
why?
4?
Why are you like iffy about that? You seem really iffy.
Just
about
because it's going
They've
to a
taken
Western
away.
developer.
They've
and-
taken away the 5, right?
Yeah, it's officially called Homecoming. It's not 5. But, I mean, I'm nervous. I mentioned on the last podcast. I was like,
Why do you? I'm sorry.
Why what?
Why do you think a Western developer is not going to do
No,
a good
I
job
have
for
faith.
somebody like you?
No, I have faith because I mean everything that I've heard so far in terms of like journalists going in, playing it, seeing it, they've all kind of said that you shouldn't really worry about this. They're doing a good job, and it looks like it's really holding up the same atmosphere and the same look and feel as a game. I just don't want it to be like I don't want to play through it and then finish it and feel like it was drastically different.
No. From what I hear, it's anything but different. It's
I mean,
more
the fact
same.
that they're keeping the fact that they're keeping the same composers kind of makes me happy because that's like my favorite part of the Silent Hills franchise is probably.
Well, at the very least,
What is
it,
it?
it
It's
gives
all
the
like
series a
ambiance,
distinct
right?
feel.
Yeah.
No, it's not ambiance. It's
Yeah.
like it's got like
the music is just so eerie and
Fucked up.
beautiful, to be honest. But
it's
I think it's like it's
this nurse with their face bashed in. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful.
yeah, that's pretty.
Are you one of those people that find like gore beautiful sometimes?
No.
Like in Saw, like in
Oh,
no,
God.
like in Hostile 2, that woman who's
Hostile.
Hostile. That woman is taking a shower with some woman's blood or something like that. And you're like,
Pretty sick.
it's so beautiful. If you think about it, it's life. She's showering in life.
No, I'm not one of those.
Okay.
I'm sorry. But I'm very excited about it. It comes out in September, so it's probably one of the earlier games on my list. And, I mean, they did confirm it coming out for the PC as well, I realized. And it's also, it's downloadable on Steam only on PC, which
Yeah, I heard
kind
about
of
that.
interesting.
Who's gonna
But
play it on PC?
nobody.
There's people that would.
God, I hope not.
But, I've just been waiting for the next Silent Hill ever since I finished playing through 4.
Capcom's really been trying to push their PC gaming franchises. In fact, every big franchise that they've been putting out, they've been trying to get it on the PC. And yeah, they haven't been great, but I mean, somebody's got to try to do that. I mean, we can't just deal with them.
That's my number 4.
What's your number 4, David?
My number 4 is Wario Land Shake It. It's kind of low on the list. I mean, it is a Wii game.
Yeah.
It's probably the only Wii game worth mentioning, I guess, this holiday season. I mean, there is Animal Crossing and there is Wii Music.
And Boom Blocks.
And Mario Sluggers. So God, I don't know what Nintendo's gonna do. Look at that! Did you see that lineup?
It's bad.
Yeah. Wario Land's the only one with any promise, and it looks good. I'm excited. I've never been a Wario fan. I mean, I played WarioWare.
It came out in Japan.
Uh-huh.
It is selling like shit, man. It's unfortunate.
You know what? I don't care. If I play it and I enjoy it, that's all that matters.
I know.
I know it sucks for the
Sales
future.
kind of.
I know it sucks for
feel
the
like
future.
future, yeah.
I know it sucks for the future, but at least I'll be able to play it. And
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, I played the WarioWare games, love those. Those have nothing to do with Wario Land, but Wario World was pretty good. But I never liked the Wario Land games because they're real slow for the Game Boy. So hopefully this one will be awesome. Looks absolutely gorgeous though. The animations and the him like rolling around his fat ass around.
I know. It's
Fucking hilarious.
so charming.
It's it's great.
So charming.
It's still going to be slow, but now it's going to have like the damn shit mechanics in it, which I don't know.
We'll see. I mean, Animal Crossing is definitely not going to do it for me, and I may pick up Wii Music just maybe.
Are you not going to buy Animal Crossing?
I'm pretty sure I'm not going.
Because don't underestimate it. That's one
No.
of those. That's one of those games where you think you're not going to get it back into it,
I
but
haven't
then
played it. I
all of a
haven't-
sudden you get a new piece of furniture that matches another one. And you're like, let's try to get this whole set.
And I kind of feel like they may not have told us everything there is to know about Animal Crossing yet in terms of...
No, Animal Crossing
You
you'll be able to run it
know
on
they're going to have any
online.
surprises?
But there's nobody online to run it on with that.
But the biggest surprises you can have with Animal Crossing are like a well-developed like online, and you can't have that really online. So,
True.
I don't know. I want to have my town. I want an Animal Crossing MMO where my house is like actually in the world, and
Yeah.
people can like visit it if I keep the door unlocked. Or
Yeah.
it's just it'd be perfect for like a light MMO, but whatever. You can have fishing contests, which aren't actually built into the game. You actually have to come up with the contest yourself with your friends and just say, hey, you know,
let's go have a fishing contest.
10 bells to whoever catches this fish first. I don't even know if they like programmed AI into the fish to react to like 4 lures or whatever. That might be too much. But my number 3 is Little Big Planet. Ooh, I'm excited for Little Big Planet.
You know what's funny? I'm excited too, but I don't think I'm going to pick it up until...
Why? I think there's going to be endless potential.
I know. I'm going to pick it up.
Let me jump in. Let me jump in.
4-player podcast.
But yeah, Little Big Planet's my third too.
Oh yeah?
I just wanted that we can get it out. We can just talk about it.
We're going to do some fucking contests too. Which one of our
fans can make the
best levels?
No, I understand.
That's where I'm most excited. It opens up lots of potential for just like our community and stuff. But also, like, I mean, one thing I think is really cool there, a lot of people, I've heard, I listened to a podcast, I can't remember what it was. It was either One Up or Bombcat, I think, where they were talking about Little Big Planet, and they basically said, this is not just a game, it's basically another platform, just like a PlayStation or, I mean, the creativity and the things you can do with it are just like limitless, and that's just awesome.
No,
they really are limitless.
That's cool.
And I'm gonna pick it up. Full show.
I was really excited about Little Big Planet last year. But I reserved it back like in October of last year, and here it's a year later.
Your game boner has subsided and has gone limp.
No, the thing about it is, I see the potential in the customization, but again, I know myself, and I'm not one of those people who's going to spend like an hour customizing a level. I know it.
But if it's listen,
I couldn't customize.
If it's fun and if it's easy, and if you're customizing it with friends, then it's going to be a whole other experience. Because it can get boring just customizing stuff alone.
Yeah.
But when you're with people and you're jumping around on the shit as it's being customized, I don't know.
That may change something. We'll see. But that's why it's only my number 3.
Like at One Up, they've been talking about it, like that level that Shane's been making, and how everybody's been kind of jumping in there, helping him out.
What was it? It was like a monster.
He created a monster, right? But what he didn't realize is that when he would let the thing loose, it would just run through and basically destroy his entire level. Because, you know, that's the thing. I mean, there's no, like, barriers to, like, the kind of stuff you can create. And he's just saying, like, it's become, like, such a, he's been working on it for so long, and it looks like dog shit, but like, people have just so much fun with it, just fucking around in it. And it's funny, because he was talking about, like, oh, what's that thing, like, oh, there's like this pit or something down below, and he's like, oh, don't worry, I'm working on a secret tunnel down there. It'll be top secret.
It just looks, there's so much potential. Yeah. I can see myself, like, this is a game that I can see myself, like, making levels and my friends just coming over and saying, hey, let me play through your level, and just, you know.
There's a lot of potential.
I can't wait to see what our community does with it, to be honest.
We just want to thank our mods real quick here, because they do such a good job when our chat room gets crazy with you know,
Dog shit.
Just really lame people. What's your number 3?
My number 3, pull it up here real quick, is actually Fable 2.
Fable 2, good, because I was going to mention it online.
And I'm excited.
I was going to mention it on all relations, but I'm glad it
just the overall feel and who did the music for Fable 1? Was it Harry Gregson?
I think so.
I don't know. It was a big composer. I really like the music, the atmosphere, the tone of the original. I think this looks totally, you know, on par with the first one, and the fact that how big is it? It's like 4 times bigger than the original Fable. So I mean, I can't wait to jump back into that world. Not to mention co-op. That's another game where co-op looks like I'm actually going to have fun with it. And just the fact that I think it's so awesome how easy it is to jump into a co-op mode. It looks, you know, spur of the moment kind of thing. So, yeah.
I hope the co-op is good.
I do too. But there's like a safety mode, right? Is that something I heard? Like, you can put like safety on, and that way anything they do inside your world can be reversed.
Supposedly the Fable music was composed by Russell Shaw.
Russell Shaw, that's what I was
And then the theme music was Danny Elfman.
Actually, Danny Elfman.
Danny Elfman did the music?
Yes, Danny Elfman did the...
I was thinking about playing through Fable, but I've started it like several times, And I just find it so fucking
For Fable 2, I was
Really?
thinking about picking up Fable 1. I picked that one up day one. Just could not get
I
into
have
it.
so.
I am a little bit excited about the co-op.
Yeah.
Just I don't know how if it'll work
I
out
don't
with you
know.
and me trying to play it.
I don't know. I just have such good memories playing through the first one. The only thing I know, the first one was short, and I've seen this one probably being short too.
No, but you know the world's supposed to be like 8 times bigger.
Yeah, and that's what has me excited. It looks like there's gonna be a lot more exploration, a lot more places to see, and I'm excited.
Yeah.
Comes out in October 21st. Still have not downloaded the public. Shut up.
October, huh?
The game's finished, you jackass.
You know, it's good that you didn't get into your pub games yet, because now when the game gets delayed, you can.
Some came in the store today and was like they're playing the pub game and they told me that like
Everybody says it's fucking
it's
terrible.
gambling and pub games is basically like gambling in real life. It's so hard to win anything. It's like someone was like he asked me he's like, you think you can start the game with negative
Negative
money?
Could you start the game owing the
I was like, you start off Fable and you're like a bum stumbling around.
And my response was, well, knowing Peter
And you have a
Molyneux-
kid and he gets thrown into like a dumpster, and that's the birth of you.
Yeah, I was like, well, knowing Peter Molyneux, it's possible. But yeah, so I'm excited to see how that turns out. What's your? You said your number 3 already, David, because that was
that was
Little Big Planet.
My number dos
Number dos.
is a close one, guys.
Mine was too.
This is a close one. My number 2 is Castlevania: Order of Ecclesia.
Is that really coming out
This
this
year?
year?
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
I think it'd be early January.
Wait, hold on. It is coming out this year. It's been confirmed.
What's the second date? Really? Because if I recall, Fable 2 is confirmed for this year too.
Well, but they've been.
Sorry.
It's just another DS Castlevania. Yeah, it's coming out this year. I think it's coming out in October, actually. Yeah, I just can't fucking wait. And
Dang,
I
I have to pick
can't
that up too.
wait. I just love even the shitty 2D Castlevanias. I love since Symphony of the Night. And I'll talk about that later in the games I've been playing. But I love Castlevania, and I really hope this is good and long and hard. Actually, I heard that.
That's what she said.
Oh, like a.
That's funny.
Wait.
I just looked at your face and Nick's face was like,
You mean we're not talking about penises? Because that's what I was talking
holy
about.
shit. It's good and long and hard. Oh man.
I did hear it actually is quite hard and quite very veiny.
Oh,
Oh man. God damn.
shit. Glad to see we're maintaining our professionalism in this podcast.
And full of semen. With the balls.
To be technical, I bet to
The
be
balls.
technical, the semen is not kept inside.
Yeah.
You know what? Alright. Let's move on. Shall we?
It is before the climax of the game.
Oh.
Oh boy. Nick, what's your
Okay.
number 2?
My number 2, this is my number 2, number 1 were actually really, really close. My number 2 is actually Prince of Persia. I don't really know what to say about this game. I was really impressed with the look and feel of Assassin's Creed, despite its gameplay flaws. I think this is like a total. I like how they took the original Prince of Persia concept and they totally looks totally. I don't know if it's gonna feel totally different, but it looks totally different. And the gameplay, the fact that they're focusing on like one-on-one duels instead of having like 4 fucking enemies around you kicking your ass, I think looks like a much better concept. The game looks beautiful. The art style is awesome.
I can't believe you got through 1.
And why?
You said, it looks so,
I'm
so
almost
I saw
done.
Brad playing it earlier.
I'm almost done with 2.
It just looks so combat.
I want to. You're gonna talk about 2 on the
I'll
show.
talk about it in the correct. You can actually. I didn't have much to say about it right now, but ask me what you want to ask me on the.
Okay. No,
I'll address
good.
certain
Okay.
things.
Okay.
But I think this one looks totally just fresh, and I've been really impressed with Ubisoft in the past year's time or so.
Have you had any sand bukakes in the?
Okay, what's your number?
You haven't seen that clip?
No.
That highlight?
From Art?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
It happened on the elevator sequence in the first game. Whatever.
Elevator.
There's an elevator?
No, there's an elevator in it.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Okay. No, but yeah, really, really excited. Comes out in November. It looks like.
So what's your number 1, David? Or number 2? Number 2.
My
Wait.
number 2.
It's number 2.
Yeah.
My number 2 is going to be probably one that's, well, definitely not one on either of you guys' list. Banjo-Kazooie.
No, you'd be
Nuts and
surprised.
bolts.
I'm excited about this game.
No, I'm excited, but I know it's not in your top 5. I know this.
I'm a little worried though.
It is not.
I'm a little bit worried. That's why it's number 2. I mean, it is a platformer, and it's great. It's great to see that they're actually doing something different. Because I've been watching Aaron play the first 2. The first one, that's fine. It's the first in the series. The second one, I mean, it's just more collecting.
Yeah.
Collecting. Get like 10 million feathers, and then get 3 more eggs, and then 18 whatevers, and then just like Donkey Kong 64 was. It's just like collect, and then when you're done, there's a bunch of secret stuff to collect. But we're not going to tell you where any of that is at all. So you just got to run around like a dumbass trying to find it all.
Yeah.
It's really cool that they've added this kind of mechanic where you can build your own ship and kind of do some.
Because it makes the collecting worthwhile.
Yeah, exactly. It does, and it's not just a collectathon.
Hopefully, it's not. Hopefully, you're not just Hopefully, it's not you're collecting parts and you still have a bunch of other crap to collect. It doesn't
And
much.
it is a $40 title, right?
And with
$40
pre-order, it comes with the XBLA Banjo-Kazooie.
You get Banjo-Kazooie, the original,
Yeah.
on their Xbox download.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, why
For
did you
free.
say that? Why
That's
did
a
you
good
say
fucking
that?
deal.
For $40, dude.
Oh,
That is
yeah.
probably the best one.
Have you seen my pre-order list? Oh my god, I don't want to go add another thing to it.
Borrow mine.
I want to play Banjo-Kazooie, that piece of crap. I hate 3D platforms, but this one looks good.
I'm excited about this one. So
Ever since I saw that thing where like it was like flying through the air or whatever, it was like a boat. It was a boat, and it sort of like hit a ramp or something, and the boat like and it shot out like the middle of the boat, just flew out, and then they triggered like the wings to expand, and it became like a flying craft with like a jet engine. And it's because all that's triggered by like the parts you put into, like the part where like it rockets out from the boat. Like you trigger that basically based on how you build it and stuff, and
That sounds really cool.
it looks cool. But I also hear it could get kind of like clusterfucky.
Clusterfucky.
Yeah, like physics are hard, basically.
I see.
Harder than people think.
Okay. Yeah. So what's your number 1?
My number 1 or David's number? Or my number 1? Yeah. Well, my number 1's Fallout 3.
Even though it's probably not coming out this year, Brad.
Well, as long as the release date is still for this year,
And it
then
is.
it's my number 1.
It is street dated already, which kind of
It's street dated?
It's street dated for October 28th. I checked it today on the computer. It said
What?
it said Fallout
Until the
3.
game goes gold, I'm not going to
I
shut
know.
up about it because it's Bethesda.
I know. I
And we'll
agree.
talk about it
And it's the
later.
same thing with Fable 2 and Fallout 3 are both street dated for October dates.
I want this game. I want this game. I want a game just to get totally fucking
That wasn't
absorbed into, sucked into.
That was an honorable mention I was going to put too, so I'm really excited for it. Yeah.
What's your number? Wait.
What is your number 1? You don't know what my number 1 is? My number 1 is Mirror's Edge.
Oh.
Mirror's Edge.
I'm actually...
I'm sorry. I need to see more of that game. I'm a little
Comes out
iffy about it.
Right now it's dated for November.
It's cool because it looks different.
It looks different. It looks. I don't even know what really to describe it as, other than maybe it looks like a first person. Yeah, I know, but like it looks like a first person action platformer, which is totally cool. I like that they didn't put much emphasis on using guns. Like when she picks up a gun, you can actually notice how much slower she moves. So like I posted a video on the blog earlier, and she like runs up, and she takes this guy out and grabs a shotgun, and she starts running, and then after about 2 seconds, she just dismembers the shotgun, drops it, and keeps going, and she starts going faster, and that it's so. I just love the art direction. I think it's so cool how it really feels like you're like in her body, and you can hear like every time she moves. No, like that's disgusting, David. I saw that smile.
I didn't smile.
Yeah. You
I made the eyebrow like.
You know what I hear about this game?
What?
It's hard.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And hopefully it'll
I
be
can
long.
see myself. I can see.
Oh, shit.
And veiny.
No.
Oh god. But I have high hopes for it. I have a feeling it's going to get frustrating for me because it looks like it's going to be difficult. But you know, this is something I learned off of GameStop TV. They didn't use the color green anywhere in the game.
Yeah.
Green? The color green is not in the
That's
game.
not true.
Yeah, it is.
There's green in that like underground area. You know, like when she's sliding down that water ledge or
Probably
whatever.
turquoise.
I think it's
they
like
mean
it's bluish. But like when they were programming it, they didn't actually use the color green and create any of the other colors.
That's because green's not a primary color.
Yeah.
You know what? We're not going to talk about colors. No,
bro.
fuck colors. The game looks awesome. It looks like it's really disorienting though. I'm kind of worried about.
I'm worried about motion sickness.
I'm worried about motion sickness.
It can get bad.
But the fact that a game could be causing that, just because it's so like, I
That-
love
that
how
ain't new, dude.
I know. I just think it's so awesome how she's running.
Fucking breakdown.
You can hear her like breathing and stuff, and how she like you can see that you can feel like she's running out of breath, and how she it's awesome.
The sense of like just her like busting out into like full sprint like right before she heads towards an edge. That kind of stuff is really.
It
cool.
looks like kind of like it's one of those games where I'm going to be like running and be like, I have no idea where I'm going, but I'm going. I'm
I
just
think you're gonna die. It's not gonna be like Crackdown where like I don't know if I'm gonna make it, but I'm still gonna survive if I miss this jump. So
I'm worried
whatever,
about I'm worried about it being kind of linear in terms of like I'm wondering if it's like multiple ways to get certain objectives. Like I wonder if
it's
we're
a
gonna,
sandbox.
I wonder if people are
going
gonna
to
be
jumping
like
from building to building.
Yeah, I was wondering. Yeah, I was,
Cool.
but
That would
it's
be
gonna be
neat.
nothing like that.
it's not. But still,
It's going to be like Sly Cooper.
At the very least, it is new and fresh. So that's why I'm excited about it. What's your number one, David?
My number one is something both of you gentlemen have already mentioned. The bug next to my thing. Yes, Left 4 Dead. Why? Because one, the last Valve game I played ended up being my game of the year last year, Portal, and I love co-op. It's sad because you don't see co-op very much anymore.
yeah.
It's just not something they can do.
Well, we've been seeing a lot.
They can
this
do
year.
it because with like online and everything, but it's not anything anybody that goes out of the way to keep alive. It's I think
I just had the greatest idea ever.
it's one of the reasons
What?
why I got through Gears of War.
What if you had the
One of the
portal
reasons.
gun in Left 4 Dead?
No,
I can see that now.
no.
Just zombies pouring out of a portal.
You could like make them run into a wall and then like fall off like top of a skyscraper and just watch them plummet. That is
That'd be
brilliant.
Too much co-op.
That would be the ultimate like cheat code at the end of like you can unlock by beating the game is getting the portal gun. That would be so amazingly awesome.
Anyways, as far as Left 4 Dead, I'm excited. It's Left 4 Dead is 4 players. We got 4 people here on the podcast. And
It's like it's built for our podcast.
No, I mean, like, it doesn't sound like it's sitting in.
Is it okay? This is something that one of
What
our
it
viewers
reminds me?
wanted.
Huh?
Some of our viewers wanted. Thank you, Brad. Some of our viewers were talking about setting up like a 4-player. Like, is there like 4v4 like where zombies versus?
Yeah, there's gonna be like multiplayer in this game too, where like people can be zombies or humans.
That's gonna be awesome.
You could do survival mode, but where like sort of like there's a few humans, but everybody else that's playing is a zombie kind of thing.
Right.
Sort of like the zombie mode you've seen in other games, but in the appropriate like. Yeah.
When I think about this, I think about that scene in Aliens 2, you know, in Aliens, when like all the Marines are going into that facility, and they've all got like there's 2 guys sitting in like the truck,
Yeah.
and then or the whatever, and then they're all looking at the screens, and all the Marines have like visual like cameras on them, but with their names above, and then all of a sudden, like it's fine when they go in, but all of a sudden they get like attacked by aliens, and it's all like and like and you see the one guy's camera go, he's like and he dies, you know.
It's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
And you do have to work together in this
Yeah.
game, which I hear you won't survive unless you work together.
I'm going off by myself.
I hear it's impossible.
They're gonna be like,
I hear
where
that-
the fuck is Nick now?
I actually hear
Help me!
I hear because it has dynamic like AI and spawning that like if you try to like go off by yourself, like you're just gonna get swarmed by zombies. Like
You can't. Can you outrun them?
no.
You can't
Dude,
outrun
you
them.
cannot.
I can't fucking wait for all 4 of us to be running through a cornfield, just running from like.
A cornfield it gets me excited,
Fucking
dude, because
great.
that's just like.
And then just have one fucking guy.
You see? Have you not seen that screenshot? It's in the game form.
Oh, well, I want to see the footage of it.
I want to see footage too. Whew, I'm excited. But
Cornfield, dude.
fucking cornfield.
It reminds me of in the second Jurassic Park when they're just at night through the cornfield and then you see the raptors coming for them.
Yeah,
and you don't know what's going on.
Oh
You
shit!
shit.
I was just like,
Okay.
It'd be great.
Well,
So
what's your number one? Well, wait, we're all done.
yeah.
Oh, Left 4 Dead. It's my number one.
All
I
right.
take it
So
back.
let's wrap this one up so we can go on to our actual podcast.
Sweet. Thanks for listening, guys. This has been the 4-Player Podcast weekly top 5 podcast. Next week we'll be doing something else.
Yeah. And be sure to tune in for our actual podcast.
Oh, and you can
Download it.
actually like download this show via iTunes. If you subscribe to our regular podcast, you will get this one as well. Or you can download it directly from the site, our blog site, 4playerpodcast.com, when we upload it.
Yes, sir.
Anyways, thanks for
All right.
listening, guys.
Thanks for listening.
Bye-bye.